The transferable skills that I've gained so far through university over first year, I would say are improved essay writing techniques, learning how to Harvard reference, learning also how to read analytically, and improving my presentation skills. These are the main factors that I feel that I've gained. But there's other skills such as social skills through societies. There's benefits through friendships and understanding stories, these sort of things, which all have helped me become who I am today. I'd say also in first year, I unfortunately had a death in the family. And I found that this has significantly impacted my my learning style, my learning here at university. Unfortunately, it's meant that I lost my way a little bit last year, and it's just meant that I haven't necessarily always done the work when I should have, down to being distracted or I'd say not quite on the pace. I'd say last year the major benefits that I took away are the fact that time goes quick at uni. It really has. Really enjoyed it. Had a great time, but the terms disappear so quickly. So I've got to be organised. I've got to write down what I need to do that week. I need to make checklists and ensure that I'm able to get things done in a decent time. I also found that the university resources were very good. Talking to mentors, options to talk to lecturers, using the library study courses. These have all been of good benefit for myself, and I've realised that support is given if asked. So thank you. What would I have done differently? Not very much. Quite content with how things were. I'd say on the work side of things, I could have worked a bit harder in first year. I came away with a high 2.2 and feel that it's put me at a slight disadvantage this year. And I think that's partly down to being committed to two societies that I found that I didn't have quite as much time as I thought I would. So I'd say finishing up with lectures and seminars. I didn't necessarily go through all the notes every week and rewrite them. This would have been a good idea, just to enforce the knowledge. In particular, with Spanish being a language, it's probably one of the trickier modules I've studied, and I found that last year I didn't make it to every session for one reason or another, and I need to, if I'm to improve as much as I would like, then I need to do that this year, and possibly even go down to the Global Lounge and practice with Spanish-speaking students. My CPD hours last year were absolutely fine. Went to many lectures and workshops, but I also put down the two societies that I was with. I spent many an hour seeing friends and doing sport, in particular hockey and skiing. So hockey would have matches every week. How did I address the gaps? Yeah, I didn't have to. Obviously, ticked off the full 20 hours, which is good. This year I've found that rather than do two societies, I've stuck with snow sports, and I found I'm also working this year as well, part-time bar work, which obviously working on a team and that sort of thing. Preparation towards my experience next year. At the moment I'm caught at a bit of a dead end. I've been looking for placements, not found that much that I'm particularly interested in, but I'm looking at working in Spain for the year, so I'm going to well, I'm looking online and trying just keeping my CV and cover letter up to date, and hoping for the best. When it comes to it, I'll be applying for as many as I see fit, but I've got to find some that look good first. What are my unique selling points? I've listed down a few things that I think are good about myself. Say, for instance, the fact that I feel that I'm confident, committed, determined, enthusiastic, and a good all-round team player. I feel these are necessities nowadays, and I'm quite happy to talk to anybody and try and crack on and get the job done, basically. What has been my greatest achievement to date outside of academia? I'd say there's three major things in my life that I feel I've done very well with. The first being completing the London Marathon last year with my father. We ran for the RNLI, and it was a great achievement. Earned a lot of money to the lifeboats, and very happy with how that went. Could possibly have done a bit more training, but it was an enjoyable experience all the same. The second being working in Hong Kong for my year out before I went to university. I felt very privileged to be able to get hold of a job out there and to experience the world at such a young age. So that was awesome. And finally, it was Laser Aid, which is it was I'd say an event as such that we made up as a family with close friends, following a member of the family's passing. We decided to sail the English Channel for Brain Tumor UK in single-handed lasers. Obviously, this is a bit of a dangerous journey, and at the time we found out that a person had died whilst rowing across merely 3 weeks before. Being the busiest shipping lane in the world, this isn't the sort of thing that happens every day, So I'd say that there was myself and my father and three other very, very good friends of ours that we sailed over with, all in our own boats. And it took 4 hours from Sandgate to Sangatte in France. Fantastic experience. We raised over £10,000 for Brain Tumor UK, and all in all, something that I'll never forget, especially being the youngest person ever to do it at the age of 17. So that's about it for me. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed this. Okay, bye.